We turn now to the high-stakes closed-door meeting taking place moments ago between President Obama and Russian President Vladimir Putin. It comes just hours after the two both spoke out on the world stage, dueling speeches before the UN. President Obama slamming Putin, and then this image, the two sharing the same table afterwards, separated only by the Secretary General, and much different facial expressions there, Putin the only one smiling, and then, of course, the awkward toast. So what could they be saying to each other right now in their first formal meeting in 2 years? ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl.
They're not known for their personal chemistry, but Obama and Putin did get together tonight for their first formal meeting in 2 years. The face-to-face was just hours after the two presidents went right at each other on the world stage. Obama slamming Russia's invasion of Crimea.
We cannot stand by when the sovereignty and territorial integrity of a nation is flagrantly violated.
And Vladimir Putin, who likes to play tough guy and literally flex his muscles back home, is now making a move in the Middle East, sending Russian military equipment and troops to support Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad, who Putin said today is doing more to fight ISIS than the United States. No one, Putin said, but President Assad's armed forces and Kurdish militia are truly fighting terrorists in Syria. Obama says the opposite, that Assad, backed by Russia, is himself behind much of the terror.
When a dictator slaughters tens of thousands of his own people, that is not just a matter of one nation's internal affairs.
And John's with us now. President Obama has said he's willing to work with Russia on Syria, but as we all know, Putin supports Syrian President Assad, so doesn't this get very tricky here?
It sure does, David. And look, the president said today he's willing to work with Russia, also willing to work with Iran on Syria. But both oppose ISIS and support Assad. And keep in mind, of the hundreds of thousands that have been killed in Syria, the overwhelming majority were killed by Assad's forces,
and then they
not ISIS.
share the table today and the champagne.
Yeah.
Always makes for an awkward moment. John, yes. Thank you.